to this Guild Wars Let's Play. You're Sambo, Seraphis, and joining us as always with the pretty flowers in her hair is the wonderful, the indomitable Regina J. Lacerta. How are you this fine Melbourne evening, my lady?
I am tickety-boo, sir. Tickety-boo indeed.
Tickety-boo. There's that crazy 80s saying again. You know what? I think you are definitely a child of the 80s. By the way, speaking of the 80s, do you know what happened to me at work today? Go on, have one guess what happened to me at work today.
The entire cast of Baba came in and you bowed before them, started worshipping them and sang Fernando.
Oh my Lord. You woman have the most vivid imagination, and I'm trying to be nice to you because, of course, folks, and welcome to this week's Guild Wars Let's Play episode. As you know, our Royal Highness Regina J. Lacerta here is with child, so I have to be kind of nice to her, and I bet you're loving every minute of this, aren't you? That I just can't let it rip on you at the moment.
Can I just say, free cupcake?
Free cupcake. You did get a free cupcake, by the way. Yes, can I tell that story? Actually, you know, I'm going to set this story up. Regina J. Lacerta and I met for lunch the other day in the city here in Melbourne, and we went and bought cupcakes. And by the way, how awesome were they, Reggie? Seriously.
Oh, mega drool.
Yeah, they were mega drool. And you know what? If it had just been me, all by myself buying cupcakes, that I would have been perfectly happy, would have got my 2 cupcakes and walked off. But oh no, because the person behind the counter goes, "Oh, you're so sweet." This is to Reggie. "Oh, you're such a lovely person." What did they do, Reggie? You tell everyone what happened. What did you get?
Well, she gave me a free cupcake.
Exactly. For what? For nothing. Just for being you. I said, there you go, folks. So it happens in real life, not just in the game. People throw things at Reggie. You just like this magnet for gifts. It's unbelievable. But anyway, off topic.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, it is cool if you're you. But today, everyone at work decided to listen to 80s music. That's what was... it's named Charisma. Look at that. Everyone decided to play 80s music, Reggie. It was like being in 80s heaven. Seriously, I've got all these classic 80s tracks sort of stuck in my head at the moment. And you know what? I thought of you because I thought, oh, you would love this indeed. But anyway,
I would.
You would. You're a child of the 80s just like me. But anyway, looking around us, Reggie, we are surrounded by people today in our party, and we're blessed, by the way, as well of having some of them join us tonight on voice chat, because we're going to be doing a mission, by the way, folks. If we have a look in our map here, you can see we're actually at the gates of Kryta. And Reggie, I'm trying to count. How many swords have we got through that mission symbol there? Looks like not many.
We've only got one. We kind of need another one.
Yeah, because, got to catch them all. So Reggie came up with this brilliant idea of us doing the bonus mission.
Nice little obscure little Pokemon reference there, Sambo.
Yeah, it was an obscure little Pokemon reference. It was an idea of hers to say, hey, you know what, we should actually go and get the pig in the bonus mission and complete that off. So that's what we're going to do. But then, of course, I said to Reggie, hang on, there's just the 2 of us, and we're not very good on our own. So, of course, we have recruited a bunch of helpers here. And here they are. And, of course, starting here over on the left, we've got Anatole Lifebrand, who we have seen in a couple of intros and outros. Look at that, doing a handstand, who also, by the way, joins us on voice chat this evening. A very good evening to you, sir.
Good evening to you, Sambo.
Reggie, before we say anything more to Natalie, I don't know, I recognise that accent. Where do you reckon he's from? Go on, you've got one guess.
I'm gonna guess Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. That was terrible. Go on, Natalie. Tell us where you're from. I know it's my favourite place in the entire universe. Where are you from?
I'm Sydney.
He's from Sydney. You know what? I've got to be on my best behaviour.
Sambo's hair goes frizzy.
It is. It is the humidity. The humidity there is awful. Oh, look, you probably know in Natalie that Sydney is not my most favourite place in the world. In fact, you know what? I've got to go back there in 2 or 3 weeks' time as well. But that's not to say that the people from Sydney aren't wonderful. And there you go. You know what? All of this time both Reggie and I thought you were from overseas somewhere. We had no idea you were so close. So there you go, fellow Australian. Nice to have you along. Now, I've got to ask you a question. How long have you been playing Guild Wars for?
I picked it up about 3 months after it was released.
Oh, it's old school. You've been playing it for ages. Have you been playing it solidly since then?
I've played a little bit here and there.
Right. So what made you get into it recently?
Quite frankly, your Let's Play.
Oh, look at that. That's the answer we like to hear. What do you reckon, Reggie?
That is indeed.
That deserves 10 internet points. There you go. And by the way, we are not paying Anatoly for his responses. Yeah. Oh, you got a sparkler. There you go. Well, look, it's lovely to have you on.
Mega sparkler time.
Thanks very much for joining us and helping us out in this mission, by the way. You know that we wouldn't be able to do it without any assistance. And let's see, you are rocking what have you got there? A Monk Mesmer. Oh, a Monk Mesmer, look at that. Now, I know another amazing player that has a Monk Mesmer as well, but we'll keep that just between ourselves. How do you find the class in Adelaide? I mean, you must have presumably other alts. How do you find the Monk Mesmer compared to anything else you've played?
It's very much the support class.
Yeah. Do you find that you have trouble soloing some of the missions, basically?
It takes a bit of getting used to when you're primarily a warrior and then switch to a monk.
Oh, yeah, Reggie, that would be tough, wouldn't it? Imagine being able to run out there and withstand a beating, and then suddenly you're out in the open world as a squishy monk. That's got to sting. I think you've got a couple of warrior classes, haven't you, Reggie? I'm pretty sure you have. Or am I dreaming?
I have played. Yeah, no, I've played both pre and post warrior, and I didn't enjoy it myself.
Right.
I'm not a tanking kind of person.
Right, yeah, you like to shoot things from a distance, don't you? Just like in real life. Well, look, again, Anatoly, it's very nice to have you along, and thank you very much for your support as well. But look, folks, that's not it. We also have here, oh, look at that, we've got the Aeon wings, by the way, out the front. Who is that? Look at that. We've also got Ibel. Oh, and Ibel also has the Aeon wings. In fact, so do I. I'm going to save mine till later. But you might have seen Ibel, or Ibel, actually, is how you pronounce this, in a couple of our other episodes during the intro and outro. We are lucky enough to have Ibel also on voice chat with us all the way from Spain. Hello, Ibel. How are you today?
I'm fine, thanks.
Oh, listen to that accent. That is very exotic. Reggie, keep calm. Concentrate.
Yeah, I'll be good. Thanks for the warning, Sambo.
No worries. We do know that Reggie likes her exotic men. She likes exotic men like David Tennant, for example. Very exotic. I was about to say,
I have a special thing for Scottish men.
There you go. We all know that. Now, Ibel, now I do understand that English isn't your first language, although you're probably going to do a better job of it than either Reggie or myself. What time is it for you at the moment? Is it some horrible early hour in the morning, or is it not too bad?
Not too bad. It's 11 a.m., but the last night I was working at work until 5 a.m.
Oh my lord. Reggie, did you hear
that?
And I had to wake up today at 8 a.m. because there was an auction in eBay at that time, and it was the first art book of Guild Wars, the one that was released with the collector's edition.
So
and I won it.
You won it. Oh, yeah. Well done. That is fantastic. Yeah. And just in case you guys don't know what we're talking about there, that is indeed a magnificent book, the very first art book that came in the collector's edition for Guild Wars. Reggie, you know I go on and on about the concept art for this game, which is just, it's worthwhile looking at. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. So big congratulations to you there, Ibel, for winning that. Even though it meant that you only got 3 hours sleep. That's ridiculous. Well, look, I hope you don't fall asleep.
That would be so worth it, though.
It would be worth it. So, yeah, that is great. Please don't fall asleep during our mission, because we need you, and we need Anatoly as well. So thank you very much for coming along and joining us, and for your support of our Let's Play series as well. And then finally, finally, of course, we've got over here Vicky Flair, who doesn't join us on voice chat, but Vicky is one of our faithful YouTube followers and subscribers as well, and she's coming along here on her, what she got, a Ranger Monk, which is a great class if you ask me as well, and she is a level 20. You can see there. She is also going to help us out on this mission. So, Reggie, I don't see how we can fail. I think we got this one in the bag. What do you think? There you go.
Well,
Hello, Vicky.
I would say we got it in the bag, but we have still got you in the party.
Oh, that's so mean. Oh, I wish you could cry in this game. Can you remind me again, what is the sadness emote in Guild Wars? I always go cry or... Oh, pout. That's the one we want. You know, that's all Reggie does around me is pout. There we go. That's what I say to you. I like my pout emote. All right, guys. Now, I've got one very special question before we head off into this mission. And that is, does anyone actually know what they're doing? Well, let's start with Reggie. Do you know how to work this mission with the piggy?
What pig?
Okay, there's your answer, folks. What pig? Oh, my Lord. All right, let's ask Natalie. Do you have any clue what to do in this particular bonus mission for the Gates of Kryta?
You're supposed to rescue a pig, and then
Right.
you get a second subquest where you pick up a tome, I believe.
Oh, hey, Reggie sounds like he knows what he... We'll keep you in the party, I reckon. You sound like you're worth your weight in gold.
Yeah, definitely keep you around.
Yep. What about you, Ibel? Have you run this mission before?
Yeah, a few weeks ago with my warrior.
Beautiful. All right, so hopefully it's still fresh in your mind as well. Reggie, you know what? I think we got this one in the bag. So how about you take us on out? I think we're all ready. Let's have a look. I've got a couple of spaces in my inventory. My Lord, I don't have full bags for once. That's amazing. And in fact...
Yeah, well, I am. Wait a minute. Watch this, Sambo. You ready?
Yeah, I'm watching.
I am ready. See the party formation?
And oh God, look, it's all happening. Hang on. Oh my Lord, look at that. Ibel has turned... You look like a char. Oh my God, right, we're going to have to talk about that in just a second. But hang on. What's everybody doing? What? How come you've all got ticks next to your name? Reggie.
I'm just showing you that we're ready.
How?
I learnt a new trick.
You did learn a new trick. Either that it's your evil witchery at play here. How? Hey, I did not know about... Okay, all right, how do I make myself ready? How do I do that?
You see in the party formation, there's the little grey box with the cross thing through it.
Oh, the Ghostbusters symbol. Yeah, that's the no smoking sign. That means I'm not allowed to smoke while we're playing. Yep, I see it.
Whatever. But if you click on it, you could change yourself to ready.
Oh my Lord, can you believe it after all of these years? Look at that, folks. I'm hovering over it and it says not ready. Oh God, I'm such an idiot. All right, I'm ready now.
Not ready.
Yep, I'm all ready now. Now, before we head in though...
Awesomeness.
Yeah, Ibel, please tell us, how did you change into that creature? That looks amazing. How did you do that?
It was a lucky transform because it was the random tonic.
Oh, the random tonic. Right, that's what you always use, Reggie. That was a very lucky transformation there, and that looks awesome. Is that a char? And Natalie, there we go. We'll test your knowledge of Guild Wars. Is that a char that he's turned into?
Why, yes it is. I believe it is Pyre Fearshot.
Oh my Lord. Oh boy. I think we're going to get shown up here, Reggie, as the real noobs that we are. These guys actually know what they're talking about. Uh-oh.
They do. Scary stuff.
Oh dear, I'm going to run away. Alrighty, take us in. Go on, Reggie. I think we're as ready as we're going to be. There we go, starting the mission in 7-6.
Well, it's interesting. I actually come up here. It did say that there is one of the party members is not from this campaign. Did I want to continue?
Oh.
I thought that was interesting.
That is very interesting. I hope everyone gets to come in. Let's have a look. So are we all here? Let's have a look.
Panda bear!
Oh my Lord, it's a panda! Oh my God! Okay.
I want a panda!
Oh no, Reggie's going to go nuts here. All right, so Ibel is here. We have Vicky Flair. We have Natalie. And of course we have... Oh, what is that? Now, hang on a minute. Hang on. There's all sorts of stuff going on here. We've got 2 pets, 2 extra pets. Did I miss something? We've got Ranger Regina. We've got Ranger Ibel. Oh, and Vicky is a ranger as well. So whose pet is the panda? Is that
Sambo
you,
is my
Ibel?
pet.
It's
Sambo is
mine.
my under control.
Yeah. Whose is the panda?
The panda is mine.
Oh, Ibel. I am insanely jealous
I
of
like.
that. How awesome is that, Regina J. Lacerda? Ibel, where did you get the panda from, please?
I gained it at the end of Winds of Change.
Oh, the end of Winds of Change. Okay, there you go. Reggie, I know what you're going to be doing next. Am I right?
Winds of Change.
Yeah, exactly. That is an awesome pet there. I must say, though, Vicky Flair's pet here, that is equally as awesome. That is a great looking pet, isn't it? Look, and it's named Strips. That is very cool. It's almost like a saber-toothed tiger. Much different than Hello Kitty. But it's okay, folks. We have Sambo. Sambo, the Kiwi bird here. Everything is going to be okay. All right, now.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah, whatever. Let's let Reggie lead the way. That means nothing's going to go right. Because
No, don't let me lead the way because I have no idea where I'm going.
Ah, there we go. Oh, look. Oh, hey, look, we've got a celestial. Hang on, let me get my celestial bird out. And then we're going to ask one of our wonderful guests to kindly lead the way. Here we go, miniature celestial dragon. All right, so let's see. Ibella and Anatole, how would you like to lead the way? And remember, we're just interested in the bonus quest here. We're looking for the piggy pig pig. So go on. We will follow you to the ends of the earth. Wherever you will go. There they go.
Did you notice the buff that I just put on us there, Sambo?
Oh, what is this? Armour of Salvation. Oh, you've got to tell us about that, Reggie. What is that?
It's Armour of Salvation.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank goodness you're here. Where would we be without you? You receive immunity to... Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Immunity to 50% of critical hits, plus 10 armor, and plus 1 health regen. Reggie, you're going to have to tell us about that in a second. But here we go, folks. This is obviously something to do with the bonus mission. We have Oink here. Now, do we all have to talk to him, or what do we have to do? And Natalie, do you know what we have to do here?
He'll just follow us now.
Oh, it's that easy. Is that
Coolness.
it? Okay, so I'm looking in my quest log, and I have not seen anything come up here. So how would we know whereabouts to take him? Does anyone know? And Natalie, would you how do we know where to
Yellow
go?
Brick Road.
Technically, you're not told, but if you do the mission, you'll eventually get there.
Right, okay, alright. And here we go, folks, our very first combat. Let's see how... Oh, look at that. Reggie is taking an absolute hammering. It's okay. I'm here. The party healer is here. It's
I'm
all okay.
dead.
Yep, there we go. And look at that, Sambo as well is taking a bit of a beating. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. There we go. Now, you heard Anatole saying that if we actually do this mission as per normal, you will end up doing the Oink Oink one. Now, where is Oink? Oh, yep, there he is. He's following us. My question for you, Anatole, is... Are we able to do the bonus mission without having to do the entirety of the normal mission?
Yes, you can.
Oh, okay. So does that mean we can skip some parts, basically?
Just about half the mission.
All right, there you go, folks. So if you have run this in the past and you're looking to do it again for the bonus, you know that you don't have to have all the time in the world to do it, and that is great. Like that, and that's of course one of the great things we like about Guild Wars is that it's that casual style of game. You can hop in and hop out and play it as you like. Of course, if you're Regina J. Lacerda and you want to spend hours and hours and hours collecting red irises, have you been to see your favourite friends over in Pre-Searing recently, Regina?
I haven't actually. No, I've barely been in the game at all recently.
Shock horror.
I know.
What on earth? What has been taking?
Devastating.
What's been taking you away from the game? It's not that little pregnancy thing, is it?
Just going to bed early and
yeah,
just stuff like that.
Yeah, no, it would have an
Terrible.
effect on things. Now, Ibel, I've been dying to ask you as well. How long have you been playing Guild Wars for? How many years? Or are you a recent player? How long has it been?
I've been playing for 64 months.
64 months? Hang on, Reggie, my maths is terrible. How many months is that? Isn't that like over 5 years?
Yeah, that would be.
Wow. All right, so...
5 years is
Yeah, 5 is...
I don't know.
Is
Yeah,
it
60.
5 is 60 something like that. There you go. So, is it fair to say, Ibel, you've pretty much been playing it solidly since it came out as well?
Yeah, in my guild I am the living wiki of Guild Wars.
Oh!
It's always nice to have a living wiki.
It is. You know what? We should introduce you, Ibel, to Mithrin Arcanair. Have you seen Mithrin in our episodes or on the YouTube channel commenting? Have you seen him?
I can't remember right now.
Well, you know what? That's good, because you two need to hook up, because he is very similar to you, and he's like a walking Guild Wars wiki as well. Now, Natalie, how are you on the wiki side of Guild Wars? Would you consider yourself fairly knowledgeable?
I used to be far more knowledgeable, but I've not been playing as much.
Yeah, I think that's my excuse as well. But it's true, you know, if you're not playing the game a whole lot all the time, then of course a lot of this knowledge, you know, will leak. You'll lose it, and especially if you play more than one MMO. You know, it's very difficult to keep track of
that's
everything.
your problem, Sambo.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, look, you're lucky, Reggie, because we know that you absolutely adore Guild Wars, and that it is your main MMO that you play, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that either. But what about you, Natalie? Do you play any other games, or have you only got time for the one, and is Guild Wars your main game? What's your story?
I've been playing Skyrim.
Oh,
quite
another one playing Skyrim. Gosh, Ultra and Alt will be proud of you. So how many hours have you clocked up in Skyrim? Go on, be honest.
Close to 200.
Wow.
Reggie, did you hear that? That's insane.
I did. That's pretty impressive for a game that's... I mean, it hasn't really been out there that long.
No, it's right. And of course, it's not an MMO. So it's fair to say, Natalie, that you like Skyrim.
Yes, I very much do.
So did you play Oblivion and Morrowind before that?
To be honest, I didn't really play much of Oblivion and Morrowind.
Oh, okay, so you just got hooked in with the latest installment, Skyrim. Ibel, dying to ask you as well, is Guild Wars your main game? And if not, what else do you spend your time playing?
I play a lot of games, mostly console. Now I'm playing Xenoblade.
Oh, Xenoblade. Oh, yeah, that's great. I love Xenoblade.
And now I recently bought the last story.
Oh, yep. Okay. All right. We approve. I like that. In fact, you know, Reggie, you used to be a console gamer. In fact, when I very first met you, you were playing Kingdom Hearts. I remember that. Do you still have time to play console these days? I doubt it.
No, I don't really. The most I play on, because that was on the PS2.
Oh,
Kingdom Hearts, and I love that game. The most I play on the PS2 is either SingStar or like Buzz Jr. or something.
Oh, yeah. You can imagine Reggie on SingStar, can't you? Yes. Anyway, folks, back to the mission at hand. Now, I'm thinking, Reggie, do you know what we need to do next? I'm thinking not, because I have no clue.
Well, I don't, but Ibel has put a message in that when we should not give Oink back yet.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Ibel, would you like to explain to us perhaps what we need to do here?
Yeah. First, we must talk with Justiciar Torimo.
Oh, Justiciar
That
Torimo.
is, talk with the NPCs that are left of the gate, but don't return Oink, because it's the mighty Oink. It's immortal. He can help us in the second part of the extra.
Oh, that's a great tip. How's that? Thank you very much. You know what? I would have handed him in. So there you go, folks. Thanks to Ibel. Great little tip there. Don't hand him in because he can't die. But where's Regina J. Lacerta? Look, she's off there talking to the local gentry. Can you stop chatting up the local men for 1 second? Gosh, it's just as bad as real life. I wouldn't be surprised if these NPCs give you a free cupcake. There we go. Look at that. Head south across the beach to find Justiciar Hablian. All right, so let's have a look if we can... Oh, I see. Radio south from here.
I've just got a question here, though. Is this part of the main mission, or do we still need to do this part to do the bonus, because remembering we don't actually need to do the entire mission, we just need to do the bonus at the moment.
Right, I have no clue. And Natalie, what's your take on all this?
Just outside the gates is the way to the bonus.
All right, so we need to go through the gates, do we? Is it these gates over here? This one?
Yes, it is.
This is the way that Natalie seems to be going.
All right, good stuff. There you go, folks. Head south across the beach to find Justicar Hablian.
Oh, do we need to talk to someone?
Do we?
Ah.
Oh.
Here we go. Bonus.
Bonus. Retrieve the Orion text and have it translated. So we needed to do that in order to get the bonus triggered. Is that right? And Natalie, what would have happened if we didn't speak to these people?
We'd have to speak them eventually.
Oh, okay. All right. So there you go. It can be a little bit confusing, folks, as you can see. And trust me, it doesn't take much to confuse Regina J. Lacerta or myself. We have enough trouble.
I was about to say, I knew exactly because what I was doing, because I know which way to go now because no, it wasn't someone flagging the map at all a minute ago.
And
look,
isn't that
a secret path?
That is a great feature of Guild Wars, by the way. Do you know what I was watching the other day? I was watching some video from somewhere. I honestly can't remember. Sorry, guys, but it was a little episode that someone had put together about the top 10 most important things that have ever happened in MMOs, and right up there, I think it was number 2 or number 3 out of the top 10 was a feature in Guild Wars, and of course that was being able to draw on the minimap. I mean, I think that's got to be one of the most innovative.
It is a pretty cool feature.
Yeah, isn't it? It's just brilliant. And I wish, you know what's funny? Whenever I play other MMOs, I kind of get this urge to draw on the map and then feel like a real idiot, because of course it's not going to do anything. But sometimes when you're in a group of, especially in MMOs, if you're in a group with people, and of course you're not chatting to them over voice chat like we have the luxury of doing now, sometimes it's very hard to communicate with your party exactly where you want to go. And of course being able to draw it on the minimap just absolutely prevents anyone getting confused, so it's great. Now let's hope that Ibel knows what he's doing here, because we're blindly following you, Ibel, so you could...
Oh, I've just found another little secret path.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I just found another secret path down there.
You and your secret
I'll come back to you.
paths. Gosh, you know what? In fact, it's you and your secrets that led us to the secret garden, Reggie. Without you, we would have never probably discovered that. Well, I wouldn't have anyway.
Well, that was Mithrin who initially notified us of the existence of it.
Oh,
but
that's right.
yeah, it was still a case of trying to find it.
That's true. Now, where are we going? Because are we leaving behind our... Where's our... is everyone here? Yeah, I think so. No, Ibel, if you're wondering where we are, we've run away because Regina J. Lacerta wants to do some sightseeing, apparently. Oh!
It just looks so pretty around here. Oh, around here, Drakes.
Okay.
Yeah, it does. I must admit, it does look very pretty. And the water effects here are a lot different than the water in other parts of the game. Is this some kind of special area? I have no idea. You might have stumbled upon something.
Areas are good.
You might have stumbled across something here. These are very cool, though. You can see, folks, these are lightning drakes. And welcome back, Ibel. Sorry we took a bit of a path there. You know what? People blame me for sightseeing. Seriously, Regina J. Lacerta is the worst. She's worse than I am. But mind you,
I know.
I'm happy that you have, though, because this area looks awesome. How cool is the water here? It looks different than the water in every other area of the game that I've come across, actually. I wonder what this is all about. Where are we? And Natalie,
Well, I'm just looking over here. There's a shipwreck over here, and a
there is
chest in
too.
it.
Have you been here before, Natalie?
I saw it.
Yes, I have.
Okay. This is the first time for me. And Reggie, did you see that fish?
Harry.
It's amazing fish in the water there.
Help! Behind me!
Oh.
I've triggered smoke phantom thingies.
You have?
I can't fight. I'm carrying.
Oh, Lord.
I can't be bothered dropping my textbook thing.
Oh, no. Durham is down. It's okay. I will come to the rescue.
Come on. Heal up.
I'm resurrected. Wow, that is a very cool looking... You know what? These mobs are completely different than anything we've seen before, by the way. This is a very special
They're really
area.
pretty.
Okay. And Natalie, do you know if this area is actually here for any specific reason, or is it just a little bonus that you happen to come across?
It's for the bonus of the mission.
Well, look what I'm carrying, Sambo.
Oh.
See in my hands?
You know what? When you said you're carrying, do you know what I thought? I thought
you're going back to the... Can we just get over...
you're pregnant.
The secret's out. Everyone knows.
Oh, of course you're carrying. That's what I'm thinking. But I see. So you're actually carrying something for the mission. There we go. And you know why I love that, folks? I love that because it means Regina J. Lacerda gets to run like a silly Billy. Look at that. That's one of the quirkiest things about Guild Wars, is that when you're carrying anything, you run like a complete idiot. And that's why we love it when Reggie carries stuff. All right, so what actually do you have in your hot little hands there, Regina J. Lacerda?
I have picked up the text thingy, what was it, Orion or something or other text?
Oh, the Orion.
The things that we've got to get, translated.
Right. Now, where do you have to actually take them back? Where's the translate point? Is it back at the village where we were?
Well, there was a historian back where we were, and I assume that would be a person who would be able to translate them.
Let's ask our other resident expert here, Ibel. Do you know where we have to take these texts back to be translated?
Yeah, the same NPC that gave us the mission.
Ah, there we go. All right, so Reggie was right. We have to go back to the village there. So that makes it nice and easy. Oh, Panda! Panda is about to die. There we go. Heal the party. Must say, these smoke phantoms look amazing, don't they? They're very cool looking. Very evil, but very cool looking. Yeah. This is a great mission. Do you know what? If you didn't do the mission bonus in the Gates of Kryta, you'd never know this was here. As we didn't, because of course we've already done the mission and had no clue this was here. And you'd be missing out on all this cool scenery and these cool creatures as well. So thanks for doing this. This is great. And of course, being the completionists that we are, we absolutely have to finish off this mission. Having only one sword through the shield.
It comes with a prize, because if you get, I think it's 25 missions completed with the bonuses, you get it. There is a title for it.
Oh, okay, there you go. So not only do you have to satisfy your own gotta catch 'em all completionist feelings, but you actually do get that prize as well. Gosh, so many titles to get in this game. It's easy to think that a game like World of Warcraft is the king of achievements, and let's face it, it does have, goodness knows, I think it's 9,000 of them or something ridiculous. But don't forget that a game like this also, through its title system, it has effectively the same thing. Grinding out all these achievements, I guess, and their name for them is titles. So don't think Guild Wars doesn't have them. Here we are, folks. We are back to Orion Historian McLean, and look at that. We have earned 1,000 experience, and we have now got 2 swords in our mission. We have done the bonus. Gates of Kryta is complete. Let's have a look at our map here and look at that. Well in that glory, folks. You can see the Gates of Kryta there. 2 of the swords through the shield to match the Delesio seaboard there. And of course, all of our other missions, if we look backwards in time here, we've got the Frost Gate, we've got Borlus Pass, we've got Nalani Academy. Gosh, we're going back now, Reggie. We've got the ruins of Sirmia, the Great Northern Wall, and even Fort Rannoch. And look at that. We are now done, except for, Reggie, the Divinity Coast. Now, I keep hearing bad things about the Divinity Coast. And Natalie, have you done the Divinity Coast mission?
According to my map, yes, I have.
Oh, now do you remember it being particularly...
With the confidence there.
Yeah. Was it particularly easy or hard? Do you remember?
I have no memory of this mission.
Well, either that was because it was so ridiculously hard you've chosen to remove it from your memories, or it was a breeze and you don't remember. That's why. What about you, Ibel? Do you remember the Divinity Coast mission?
Yeah, I remember it.
And did you find it difficult or easy?
In normal mode, it's easy. It's not that hard.
Right, okay. Maybe Reggie, we'll have to recruit some help when we do it, because you know what, in normal mode, if everyone else says it's easy, that means it's probably going to be hard for us. What do you reckon?
Absolutely impossible.
Yeah, that's right. All right, guys, let's form up here so we can say goodbye and say our thanks. Reggie, you know what? We're blessed to be able to have all of this help all the time, aren't we? And can you imagine how long we would have been faffing about if we had tried to do that on our own? What do you reckon? It probably would have taken us about 3 episodes.
Oh, to find it all?
Yeah. I mean, I had no idea that place existed. That was amazing. So there you go. Our big thank you, by the way, to our special guests in this episode, starting with Ibel, coming all the way from Spain. By the way, which part of Spain are you from?
I'm from La Costa del Sol.
And is that in the north or the south?
The south.
Oh.
The very south of Spain.
Very, very cool. That's somewhere that I have not been. Have you been there before, Regina?
I have never been to Spain, no. My parents have. I've got postcards from Spain, but I've never been there myself.
There you go. No, neither have I. Well, it's, like we say, very exotic. We're very jealous of you. And Ibel, thank you very, very much for joining us in this episode. I hope you had fun.
Of course.
Great, and hopefully we'll see you again in another one in the future. As for the local Sydney residents amongst us, and Natalie, what's the weather up there looking like in Sydney today, by the way?
I bet it's humid.
It wasn't that bad, actually.
Listen
That
to
means
him.
humid.
Yeah, it means it's humid. He's trying to defend Sydney in the face of 2 Melbourneites. Thank you very much, by the way, for coming along and helping us out throughout this mission again. We probably wouldn't have been able to get it through our thick skulls exactly where to go were it not for your help either. So I certainly hope you enjoyed yourself.
I did.
And of course, we look forward to seeing you again in a future episode. Also, a big thank you here to Vicky Flair, who can't speak to us at the moment. Of course, she's not on voice chat, but Vicky, if you're watching this, we very much appreciate your help as well. And a great looking character you've got there, and love your pet. In fact, I love both the pets that we've got in this episode. Reggie, I think I know what you're going to be doing for the next couple of weeks. You're going to be panda hunting by chance?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe she doesn't want to admit it, but you know, folks, you know. Especially, look, if she is carrying, in my sense of the word, you know what? Are you going to have a bit more spare time, Reggie? You know, be able to use being pregnant as an excuse to play Guild Wars? Would that be right?
It hasn't worked so far.
Well, best of luck with that one. Reggie, what do you think, now that we've got that crossed off our list, if I have a look in our quest log, what are we going to be doing next week? I see we've got Bandit Trouble, we've got Malachi's Test, and the Villainy of Galrath. I think, with your experience, you know that one of these is a bit rough, isn't it? Which one do you think we should attack next week?
I reckon we should have a look at Bandit Trouble. Because
Bandit Trouble.
if you highlight that and go to your map, it actually has the pip right in the middle of an unexplored area in the North Kryta province.
Okay, all right, well, that is exactly where we want to go then. That's perfect for us because, look, folks, you can see here, a lot of this map now is still blurry, all unexplored. All of this around here where I'm wriggling my cursor, and you can see we've got to make our way over naturally, following the path to the west there, over to the Divinity Coast. So that's where we will head in future episodes. Now, of course, the other big news, if you didn't catch it in the last couple of episodes, is that the Guild Wars 2 beta is about to happen very shortly now. Reggie, did you register for the beta? I'm presuming you did.
I did register, but yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to get picked.
You know what? If they've got half a brain, they won't pick you because you'll change the beta so that everybody, you know, rolls a new character and gets 1,000 champagne poppers in their inventory by default. In fact, you know what? That wouldn't be bad.
I'll just make sure that there is the NPC in all major outposts that gives away champagne poppers.
That's the one. That's the feedback you would give, I'm sure of it. Anyway, so folks, if you yourself have enrolled for the Guild Wars 2 beta, then all the very best of luck. And of course, Reggie and I will let you know if we get in, but we do have a policy just to stop all the questions coming in. If we do get into the beta, will we be filming it? No, I'm sorry, we won't, because neither of us like to actually film beta content. We much prefer to go into the finished game because, of course, so much can change between beta and release, and we don't want to spoil it either. Having said that, of course, there are a number of streamers, live streamers, and Let's Players out there who are covering off what they're allowed to of the beta, and of course, the beta is still under a semi-restrictive non-disclosure agreement, so you're not going to see a whole bunch anyway. But fear not, once the game is released, Regina, Jay Lacerda and I will be queuing at midnight for the launch, and we'll be making a full Let's Play series of Guild Wars 2. So there you go. As she has fireworks, look at that, she's an influence. She's a terrible influence over the rest of the party, who are also popping off all sorts of poppers and champagne and God knows what only else. I think it's time for us to leave. So on behalf of myself, Sambo, Seraphis, the greatest healer in every single game in every known universe across all dimensions, and of course the wonderful Regina J. Lacerda, it's us saying take care. Certainly hope you're having a great day wherever in the world you are. We do look forward to seeing you next time. We will see you then, and bye-bye.
Bye.